Honey, where are my socks? Honey, where are my socks? Honey, where...
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like...
Fucker! You fucker! Hey, fucker!
Oh!
Huh? What the f...
Hello again, this is Bionic Slime. I'm your online voice for reviews of your choice, back again with another installment of BS Reviews. And this time I'm reviewing the anime films semi-series Project A-ko. Project A-ko is a weird anime series in the sense that it's not really a TV series. It's released in a series of movies and a bunch of OVAs. I saw it in this mega DVD collection pack, which I don't have right now. I haven't seen it in years. But basically, it split the series into 3 volumes. Project A-ko, this first standalone movie. Project A-ko 2, Love and Robots, which consists of the following OAVs: Plot of Daitokuji Financial Group, Cinderella Rhapsody, and Final. And then Project A-ko 3 on Civil Wars with the OAV A-ko The Verses. I felt it would make more sense to review them all at once, since all of them are very similar in plot and connection. And there's not really much difference in terms of what actually happens in the anime series, other than the one on Civil Wars, where it takes a radical retelling in a alternate universe kind of way thing. But anyway, Project A-ko is an older anime series, I just said. It was made in 1986. This is one of the first older animes I actually got a hold of. It was brought to you by Manga Entertainment. It stars Stacy Gregg as A-ko, Julie Brahms as Seiko, Danica Fairman as Biko, Jay Benedict as Captain Napoli Lipolita, and Mark Smith as Spy D. On the plot of Project A-ko. Project A-ko follows the misadventures of a beautiful young teenage girl, seemingly normal, named A-ko, who constantly wakes up late and rushes off to school to be on time with her best friend Seiko. However, normal is stretching a bit because A-ko, for some reason that even the show's creators and the storyline seems to have forgotten to tell us about, A-ko is possessing strong superhuman strength and superpowers, and usually leaves a path of destruction on her way to school. This catches the eye of Biko, the top student in the high school, and also the smartest one there, who has an insatiably weird obsession with A-ko's best friend Seiko and vows to make her hers. So she decides to do this by eliminating A-ko, by creating a series of robots, mecha suits, and super weapons to try and destroy A-ko, and on multiple occasions they destroy the school during their fights. In the meantime, however, aliens have invaded their city and are planning to abducting Seiko, believing she's some sort of long-lost princess. Aliens such as Spy D and the leader, Captain Napoli Lipolita. The other films, basically, or OVAs, follow similar plots, basically just surrounding the misadventures of these 3 characters, A-ko, Biko, and Seiko. A-ko has red hair, Biko has blue hair, and Seiko has yellow hair. And all of them pretty much follow what's going on with these guys, including dates, boyfriends, other giant robots, other aliens, and as I said, Until the Wars, which takes place in an alternate retelling in sort of mercenary, dirty pair, Star Wars kind of setting, where A-ko and Biko work together, and Seiko is some sort of alien princess, evil overlord. I don't know, it was weird. Review of the plot. Project A-ko is really hard to review in the sense that not only is it a weird series, but it's weird in the sense they don't tell you a damn thing. The very one thing that this series depends on in terms of humor is the fact that she has superhuman strength. Yet no mentioning, indication, or implication comes from anywhere in the show of where she got it, how she got it, or what it has to do with anything else in the show. Basically, a lot of the humor depends on A-ko bashing the crap out of Biko's robot with her incredible strength, bashing through airplanes, robots, spaceships, aliens, and everything of the sort. And a lot of the humor falls on that, and in that regard, it is a very humorous show. All of the plots, again, pretty much, like I said, circulate around this little group of women, where you follow all of their misadventures, where Seiko is basically being pulled to an intergalactic form of tug-of-war between A-ko and Biko. It's an interesting notion to have these 3 characters just cling on so together strongly, and while all this weird, crazy shit from aliens and giant robots is all happening in between. And what's funny about this is that the show never takes itself too seriously, and it always has the opportunity to give you a heaping helping of mindless destruction and panty shots from A-ko. In this regard, the show has actually turned out quite well, because they create some pretty elaborate and incredible destruction sequences, particularly in the Love and Robots volume. There was a lot of ridiculous fight scenes with A-ko and these fighter jets. and more of Biko's giant robots. It was a very unique thing because you're seeing this ordinary girl, but nose bigger than the average schoolgirl, just fighting these giant Megazord-like machines. And since it overloads so much in humor, it's hard not to enjoy it because it's pure, straight action comedy value, and it really works, particularly in the sense that the characters have these very unshocked personalities to all the weird things happening around, which gives you a review of the characters. Eiko is truly unique in the sense that she has godlike strength and yet a paper-plane personality. She acts totally normal and seems like she is normal aside from the strength, and she still goes to go on about it day to life. Same as Seiko. At many points in these stories, Seiko is made out to be some sort of hierarchy or higher figure in these alien civilizations or robot colonies that try to take her, and yet she still wants to be normal little old her. Biko is really weird in the sense that she's one of the smartest people and the eldest of the three girls, at least I believe she is, and yet she has this inexplainably insane obsession with Seiko, and like I said, it's a constant tug-of-war between them. I kind of like the fact that they have these three characters remain these constant flowing figures throughout all these weird storylines, and they remain pretty oblivious to all this, or at least they don't act as shocked as a normal person would be. Review on animation music, I don't really have much to say in this because there was not really nothing memorable that I can remember. Like I said, it's been a few years since I've seen it, but the music, ending, opening, or otherwise, just nothing stuck out. It was nothing amazing. The animation is older, but it doesn't necessarily make it bad. They got a nice brightly colored scheme with the explosions and the characters' hair. I really like the detailing of the action sequences, particularly in the big battle royale between Biko and Eiko in the first film during this demolishing half of high school, and I was quite impressed with the hair designs of all the characters. They've all very distinguished and old-fashioned kind of hairstyles, and I kind of like that touch of vintage nostalgia. Unfortunately, this is where the good parts of the movie end and the astronomically long bad parts of the review begin. Negatives about this anime, and I'm afraid I have quite a bit. Project Eiko's entire sense of humor relies on one thing: the fact that Eiko has superhuman strength and she destroys everything in a much more comically and over-exaggerated way. Except, it doesn't frickin' tell you where she got the powers. Usually I don't care about these things, but when the only source of humor is that, it kind of be like to know. It'd be nice to know. She's an ordinary human girl with that exception. And the fact that nothing else about her is abnormal other than what happens to her, it doesn't make any sense. But the biggest thing that pisses me off is what the hell is with this obsession with this girl Seiko? She's an annoying, whiny little brat of a tart. She's practically airheaded retarded, and yet all these women, men, are fighting over her? What the hell are they see in her? She's whiny, obnoxious, annoying. I want to punch her in the face every time I watch it. There's even this one episode where there's this new guy, Kay or something, and he's in love with Seiko, but everyone else is in love with him, and Seiko is pissed at him because she doesn't want to cut on the time with her. And I don't get it. I just don't understand why. Also, the biggest thing is, what the hell is with the aliens? They look like guys, but they're described as supposed to be women. They're supposed to be women, and it doesn't make any sense. It's actually disgusting and just downright nauseating. They're voiced by males. They look like males, but they're not. Why would you do such a thing? Is this supposed to be funny? Is this a sort of a sick hermaphrodite in-joke? It's not funny. It's just weird. It doesn't make any sense. None of this does. And I'm usually the last person who wants to care about this making sense, but that's all this series is: nonsensical bullshit. Another stupid thing is that why do they bother just keeping the same things going? They don't bother to give you any explanation without any kind of continuity or any logic to why this stuff happens to things. I'm sorry, that's my cell phone ringing. You just deal with it for the rest of it since I'm not stopping this review to start all over again. Eiko is just a mess in every sense of the way. It doesn't matter which version of the movie you're watching, and I don't know why they bother doing what the things they did to this show. It's just a mess. That's the best way to describe it. It's a total freaking mess. Final wrap-up, Project Eiko has a couple nice things going for it. Good action sequences, nicely colored animations, and some decent voice acting, but otherwise this is just a crap mess. Nothing makes sense, nothing is explained, and the guys are freaking women in the most gross, disgusting way. I don't know who thought this stuff was funny or where the sense of humor and enjoyment is supposed to be in this series, but it's completely lost on me. It basically seems like it's a very dated anime that doesn't really have any connections to anything or anyone except unless you watch anime anime from before that era, and I didn't, so I kind of got lost on that. I don't really recommend this, and that's one of the reasons why I still don't have it. I sold it because I basically thought it was crap. It's not good outside of pure mindless action value, and in that case, I still don't say it's worth the money. Bottom line, I give Project A-ko, all versions of them, 1 star and a half out of 5. That's it. That's all for now. This has been Bionic Slime for BS Reviews on WTF Productions. Thank you for listening, and bye for now.